I'm back at Second and Charles. Oops. Book shopping because I have about $24 of store credit right now, so I can get a lot of books. I'm not trying to spend it all, although if I do, that's okay. I'm fine with that. But I do want to get a bunch of books today, and just like, I don't know. I figured I'd bring you guys along with me since I have nothing better to do, and I'm here alone anyway. So I hope you enjoy my browsing through books. These would be the Fearless books that I cleared out the other day. They used to go all the way up to the top, but I'm obsessed. I didn't get the ones that weren't the same edition because I need the same edition. This would fall under books I desperately want, but ooh lord, that cover is ugly. And I usually don't care about covers, but that is super ugly. Like, maybe I should just wait for a prettier cover. It's kind of horrifying. And it doesn't match the set I already have. But I care about that less than the horrifying bit. This is obviously the teen section. I figured I'd take a look here first. Mostly for Samora Pierce because I'm missing a few of her books that I need. I do have a list of books I want. Books that I should be getting. And I am looking. This is proof that I'm looking. You see the one book back now? It happens to be the one I already have. And I need the other two. Does anyone else hate these edges? Like, I was considering this book, except A, it's a little pricey for me, but also, I just hate books that have these edges. They're so annoying to flip through, and I know people love them aesthetically or whatever, but they just irritate the crap out of me to no end. Am I alone? Am I crazy? What is this? Interesting. That's a maybe. A book I actively want and need. But really, $3.50 and it's all wrecked up. That pains me. I'm not paying that. This I also need. But this looks new. And I'm not paying new price. Because I'm cheap. And this is my love. Everything I love. It's incredibly, incredibly expensive. If I had the money, I would own everything on this table. But I so desperately want this box set. But that is expensive. gorgeous book I've seen. It weren't $25. We are on the search for Murakami, who is somewhere. Can never find him. Looking for M's. Here are M's. These are not Murakami M's. My friend loves him. So we are obligated to check because he's never here. I see MC, definitely not MU. If I look, I've never read Murakami because I'm a terrible person. But I need to. It's on my list. These are still MOs. Are there no MUs? There we go. I see no Murakami. Rip Murakami. I really do need to read his books at some point. I know he's quite popular. When a single shelf isn't even enough for you. There's so much. Like, this is absurd. Does anyone else not think this is absurd? Like, what even? He has like 5 bookcases to himself. And I've still never read any of his books. 3 books. I picked up a very respectable 7 books, which I feel like is not overly excessive because I could have just gone for all the clearance books and gotten a bunch. But I did get 7 books that I'm fairly excited about. I got 2 free books in the free bin. Barbara Kingsolver's Something, Prodigal Summer. Let's tilt this so I can record both of us. Yes, I got this. I don't know anything about this except she wrote the Poisonwood Bible, which I should be reading. I should have read by now, but I haven't. So I did pick up this. It's a really nice book. It's just got like the plastic on the cover that's coming off, which is probably why it was in the free bin and not in the store. And the other free book I got was Augusten Burroughs' A Wolf at the Table, which is a memoir. And I'm always down for memoirs. They can be very interesting, and it's about his father, and I'm guessing his father was abusive in some way. Possibly. We will find out. Now on to the books I bought. I got The Good Girl by Mary Kubica, which I've heard of this, and the woman who worked there was like, oh, this is really good. So I was like, sure, you're definitely not just trying to sell me something. That's a legit recommendation. But it does look good, and this book wasn't very expensive. And I got The Wicked Girls by Alex Marwood, which did look really interesting, and it's $5, so it was a little bit pricier, and I almost put it back several times, and I'm still like thinking I should have, but it did look really interesting, so I'm excited to read it. It's an adult thriller, much like The Good Girl. And I got My Father's Secret War by Lucinda Franks. Franks? Yes. Which is a memoir of this girl and her father turned out to be a spy in World War II, which is really interesting because, plot twist, I like World War II, if you guys haven't noticed. But this is from her point of view as she's like researching her father and his life and everything. And I picked up A Mango-Shaped Space by Wendy Mass because I love this book so much and I don't own it, and I really should have owned it by now, I have her other book, but I'm so excited. This was really inexpensive too. It was only $2.50 and I couldn't turn it down. I love this book. This is one of my favorite middle grade books probably. And finally, the last book I picked up is a Julie Andrews memoir, Home. I love Julie Andrews. I love The Sound of Music. I love her. I love everything she's ever done, and hopefully I will love her book. And it was a clearance book, so it was only $1, and I'm really excited to read this. So that was me showing some restraint, and I still have $10 left in store credits, so I can come back and get more books. Yay! And apparently the clearance books are like buy one get one free on Wednesdays, so I'm gonna go back on a Wednesday. Not tomorrow, because tomorrow's Wednesday. I don't need to come back tomorrow, but maybe next week. I'll come back next week, or in another week or two. And I know none of those books were on the list of books that I want to own. I did look. You guys saw me looking. I looked at Jeffrey Eugenides, I looked at Ellen Emerson White, I looked at the Tamora Pierce, and I decided not to get that one Tamora Pierce book because, oh my god, that cover. Like, please tell me I'm not alone. That cover was kind of hideous. And I've seen like 3 or 4 covers for that book, and that's the only one that's been incredibly ugly. I don't normally care, but I do have a standard of like, once you're that ugly, I no longer want you in my life. But that is it, and hopefully I can edit this footage together into something that's somewhat watchable. I don't know. I hope it is, because otherwise I have to film a different video this week. Oh well. But that's it, guys. If you've read any of these books, let me know what they're like and what to look forward to. I'm really excited for most of them, even the ones I haven't heard of before. Bye.